I'm Guillaume Reason. This is my assistant Banu, and this is a submission for the 2011 IJA Juggling Tutorial Competition. Part-time assistant Banu. In this tutorial I'm going to be teaching you how to do the reverse factory. Should look something like this. I find that much like the regular factory delights and amuses non-jugglers, because it looks so different from most patterns they see. The reverse factory delights and amazes jugglers, because they usually can't figure out what you're doing for the first couple of rounds. So it's a fun trick to have up your sleeve. As the name suggests, it's really just the factory done backwards. So whereas in the regular factory you go up, across, and then do that kind of sweep, switch, claw thing, in the reverse factory you do the backwards sweep, switch, claw thing, go across, and go down. So, first thing you should learn is the backwards sweep, switch, claw thing, whatever you want to call it. You're going to start with one hand facing up, probably your strong hand that you're best at doing two in one hand with, one hand facing down, and you're going to throw them both in the air. Try to get them to be about the same height. Notice that your claw hand can just kind of hover up near where the ball is and then catch it again. Once you're comfortable with that, after throwing up both balls, you can reach over with your clawing hand and grab the ball thrown by the other hand when it reaches its peak, like so, and let the other ball fall down into your other hand, which kind of goes across your body to catch it. This is the crucial element of the reverse factory that you have to master. So just do this a couple times. So to do the full pattern, you're going to have two balls in your strong hand, one ball in your kind of clawing face-down hand, and you're going to throw up two balls like before. You're going to reach up and claw the one that your strong hand threw. And as soon as you have that ball clawed, as soon as the other ball is peaking, you're going to be up here clawed with this ball that just peeked next to it, and you're going to follow it to the left as it goes down, like so. And as that ball falls down, you're going to exchange it for the second ball in your strong hand. And that ball is going to come up over here in the rightmost column, like that. So then you're up here in that position, and you can then follow the ball that you just threw up in the right-hand column down as it moves down, like so. And once more you exchange the center ball. And that brings you to the initial position, sort of, with that one ball up in the center. You can then throw up both of the balls at the bottom and continue the pattern. So things to watch out for. First of all, it's very important that you claw that ball right as it reaches the top of its arc. Because if you wait too long, then the other ball that you've thrown up will start to go down before you've had a chance to move off to the left, and your rhythm will be off. So you have to have clawed it as this ball over here gets to the very top, and then be able to move immediately as it starts to fall. You'll also notice that as you grab the clawed ball up there, it's technically in the rightmost column, from my point of view. And you're going to bring it over to the leftmost column. So you're kind of shifting the whole pattern more and more to the left. So if you were to throw true column throws, your pattern would kind of migrate off to one side. This is actually true of the factory as well, because you're constantly taking the leftmost ball and throwing it over to the rightmost spot in the pattern. The way this is countered is with very subtle changes in the column throws. So you'll notice that in a properly performed factory, the two throws from your right hand that are done as you're sweeping across and down the pattern are slightly off to the left, presuming that your right hand is the one doing two in one hand. So you go slightly to the left, slightly to the left. And those two throws allow it to keep from migrating. So you're going to have to do the opposite in this pattern since you're doing it backwards. And as you're grabbing this clawed ball and moving it to the left and down, your two throws during those beats from your right hand should be slightly to the right. So you're going to go slightly right, slightly right. Without that very, very slight touch, you start to migrate your pattern to the left. I also find that it seems to help to make sure that the ball thrown by your claw hand in a column throw doesn't go to the left at all. It has to go either very straight up or even very, very slightly to the right, again, to keep the pattern from moving off to the left as you keep on shucking the rightmost balls to the left. It's important that you don't go off to the side there, because then you'll really have trouble and you'll start getting that leftwards motion. And here's a short slow motion clip that hopefully will be helpful. Anyone watching this between April 1st and April 4th of 2011, if you like my tutorials and you want to help me win some awesome new juggling props, I'd really appreciate it if you went to the link that should be in the description during that time period and gave me your vote. Thanks a lot.